Replay. We're getting to Eldridge Street, but first we're starting at this park. They had benches. Easy place to sit down. Last week, this is where I saw them filming Ghostbusters. Right over there. Grand Street gets a bit busy. So I was thinking maybe I'd go up Hester. Or if I go down Baxter and Hester. We are at Brandon Center. That used to be the old police building. Now it's really expensive condos. Traffic. And we get delayed. Actually, I want to show one thing about a rumor, which I kind of believe it's true, which explains a lot of corruption that happens in New York. So, as I was saying, this over here is the back of what used to be the police building, which is now condos. You see this restaurant here, Wheels. See above it, they have these windows, really long windows. But it used to be, years ago, long before I was born, it used to be a brothel. And most of their clients were right over here, these guys, the cops. I don't know if it's true. That's just what I heard. Let me know what you think. Hello. I don't want to butcher your name. Thanks for the thumbs up. We are on our way to the Eldridge St Festival. Eventually we'll get there. No, I don't want to go by this garbage, but I have to show something. This car, which is a staple of the neighborhood for a while now. This green one. NYC. Such a cool car. Volkswagen. I don't know, I've seen it in the neighborhood for at least a few years now. It's not parked over there, it's parked like a block away, so it's like in Nepal also. Okay. Now we are on Hester Street. More crowded than Baxter. Seems more crowded than Grand, where I was just on, but somehow I think Grand is going to get more populated later. So we are approaching Little Italy. It used to be larger. They used to close that street off entirely. Now they just close this street. I don't know why. I don't know why they kept it open. The reason why Little Italy keeps shrinking is the rent. A lot of these businesses don't own the building. Some of them do. If you don't own the building, it's more likely you're thrown out because the rents keep going up. And there is no, in New York, there is no, for commercial, there's no any sort of rent stabilization. They keep talking about it, but nothing ever gets done. So if you're renting for a commercial lease, you're never going to get any sort of rent stabilized lease for commercial. At least not right now. Oh, sorry, I don't speak French. We're also by Chinatown too. That's why I see a lot of Chinese. Whoa, Nightbot there. Overly aggressive. Here we are at the Bowery. Wyndham Garden. Wyndham Garden. The hotel.
Could we just left? I don't think they're in business anymore. It's hard to make a living selling only prepaid in New York City. Most of their money is made in contracts.
Eldridge. I think this is where we're going. There's nobody walking down the street. I should get out of the street anyway. Store.
What are you guys up to? Yeah, you and
Funny story, about this woman. So Andrew walking.
Place ever reopen? I don't think so. No, they're gone. They are gone. This diner here, Two Bridges Diner, used to be on the corner here, and neither business is open anymore. It's a real shame. What are they selling? They got black and white cookies, Laros. Let's say how much. Size.
No, it's actually.
Here they're selling avocados. Yeah, sorry. Two other things. Codfish fritter. That's where they put them.
More so now.
So, people don't believe me, but it is a pre-religious observance.
Pre-religious observance, that device. This is lion dancing, drum. face painting for kids.
So like, it was a grand prize.
Vacation home. Looks like you need a reservation.
I don't think
Pretty much all those gifts are gone. Looks like. Let's eat, sign for the kids, some backgrounds, take pictures. Museum at Eldridge Street, a restored synagogue. They're selling raffles, books. Something for the kids. How much are the egg creams? They don't say.
Cutting you up in every way for that.
$2 for egg cream. That's what that line was for. Here they're selling candy, economy candy. There they have baklava from the Lower East Side Preservation Initiative. Henry Street Settlement. Hi Joe Hernandez. Here's some music. I don't even know if people would recognize this music. Hebrew Scribe.
we're almost there.
I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna walk it back. So that's. They said there's. Oh, there's back. No, Mahjong.
Someone take my spot.
Supposedly there was egg rolls. I think that was misleading. Somebody's selling something from the food house. I don't know. Chinese restaurant. They put egg rolls in the title, yet I don't see any. Water is $2. It's crowded, and it's only a block long. So there's not much to really see other than being long lines. Oh, that's a picture of the museum.
Maybe they,
It might have been both.
maybe. Yeah, that would be
Pretty cool. But the museum, the synagogue looked like inside. I don't think it was open.
the bank. Your bank.
Let's see, did she win? Get candy. If you don't hit the grand prize, you got candy. James and Carla. I'm not gonna. That's funny. Not gonna disturb them while they're working too. Regular. They also have regular. I guess this long line is the only place that might have egg creams. I didn't see it. I mean, not egg creams, egg rolls.
They do it all themselves.
But I didn't see it. performance. That's funny. New Fuzu Senior Association. I don't know what that was about. They must know each other. One more trade. This is a really dangerous corner. Cars zoom by from the bridge. Well, there's a bike lane. Vegetarian place, never tried it. I don't know if they allow us in. Thanks, James. There's Flick's bus. I think they go to Boston. Exchange. East West Bank. gonna walk to Union Square. Out at the Eldridge Festival. Funny barbecue. Barbecue and hot pot. I don't know if you see it from here. There's another hot pot barbecue. Hanover Bank. Eight-month CD, 505, 13-month, 5%. Everyone's hovering around that 5 as like a sale price.
Just saying you should, but
Who knows? It might not get much beyond 5. A lot of places are still in the 4s. With interest rates, they held steady last time. They didn't raise them. So it makes you wonder.
우리 여기 갔잖아. 엄마랑.
I suppose the Hawks Realty. Beautiful day.
Happy birthday.
Here we are approaching Bowery by Delancey and Kenmare. This is like a big intersection as well. Also very dangerous for crossing on any of the intersections. See these cars zoom right by. Don't want to get stuck in the median either. Okay, now we have the light. The lamppost is high up. There's a lot of craziness that happens. Okay, sorry about that. We had to mute the mic for a minute. Let's get across the street. This used to be a bank years ago. Now it's a clothing store. For a long time, someone did not want to sell. They owned it as their own. Now they're filming something. It's gonna get. It says red. I don't know. Don't walk sign. Now it's green. See? Right there. Shot of the building. Really cool. Yeah, it's amazing. Very nice weather. If you're still there, Joe, did you happen to notice I got James and Carla in the picture? And James waved. Two other another channel. They were at the Elizabeth Street Festival, which is only a block long. 3 comedy shows, Sundays, 7. Just buy 1 drink. Used to be 2. I guess this 1 drink is like the price of 2. I don't know. Looks like they opened the street. Who knows? Such a nice street over here. This is Elizabeth Street. Wouldn't you love to have a garage parking right there, right where you live? That would be cool. Oh, I don't live on this block. Yeah, I saw them. Carla was busy holding the camera and talking, and James was walking the Hudson. So James saw me and waved. I ran into them like twice in this neighborhood, so they knew who I am. They know who I am by face. They might remember my name of the channel. That's about it. This is really cool, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go in there. You know, it's a really gorgeous garden. I'm not sure exactly the type of ownership it is. It's like public, private. It's kind of weird, this legal battle with trying to keep it in the public domain, and it is a bit crowded in there. But if you ever on Elizabeth Street between Spring and Prince, I definitely recommend checking that garden out. I'm not going to wait in this huge line, but I'll show you. Prince Street Pizza used to be owned by someone who owned the original Ray's. Well, it was just called Ray's Pizza back in the day. So if anyone says this pizza is the original Ray's, no. It was just called Ray's Pizza, and it was where Prince Street Pizza is on Prince Street. Now, actually, that line isn't bad. I've seen the line a lot longer. But I just refuse to wait in line for a slice of pizza. I don't know, that's just me.
here, there's a lot of merchants selling stuff. Normal church. Which actually, James and Carla was at this church the other day. But what I was going to tell you about this, seeing if someone I used to know who works here or not. I don't think so. They had a booth that they were working some hours for somebody else who owned the actual store. But I don't see them. I think they no longer do that anymore. The problem with that Elizabeth Street Festival is it's so crowded and there's not much to do there. There's like a few vendors selling stuff, and anything that might be good has a huge line. There's also a spin to get a prize, but it looked like all the prizes was like candy, unless you happen to spin that one that one top prize. I don't know even if they have it anymore, because I saw someone won it when I was walking through. Look at this little entrance. That's pretty cool. Backside entrance. It's funny, I just got a comment from someone saying,
I'm, like,
everyone
obsessed
seems
with
like this is normal in New York. They were commenting, I think, on another video or short. I have to check that later. This is Jersey Street. It only goes 2 blocks. Now this is the Public Library, 10 Jersey Street. Oh, they're closed on Monday. It was an old former factory. I believe it was a chocolate factory. And you see across the street, right on the corner, it says Rains. I don't know if you can see it. Directly in front of me. That's where the legendary artist Keith Haring had a store in the 80s. Shortly after his death, it closed. Yeah, this is where Keith Haring had his store. It looks kind of funny because I have a camera. Oh boy. This is a famous building, Huff Building. Oscar Health had a location here. Oscar Health was started by, what's it called? Thrive, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's something else. Oscar Health is a health insurance company where Jared Kushner, who's related by marriage, not by blood, to Trump. He started a healthcare insurance company that's on the health exchange, which is actually fairly good, but it's unless, you know, because they have a little bit larger network of doctors than most of the exchange plans, but the prices are a lot more expensive, so at least what I've found. But this is not really a doctor's channel. I know nothing about exchanges, health exchange. I have it, but I have Fidelis. And the only reason why I went with them was I was using another health insurance on the exchange that went under. It was one of those co-ops, which almost all of them failed because they thought they were getting more payments and they weren't getting the additional funding. So almost all the co-ops went under. But I went with Fidelis only because if and when I go upstate, they have doctors upstate. And so does Oscar, I think. But Fidelis is the largest in New York. And actually they're priced very competitively. So you have that going as well. I think the employee-owned health plans, for the most part, tend to be better coverage doctors. That's just what I feel like the exchange doctors are like the newbies.
The original.
Those two places are really popular. Los Tacos #1 and also Levian Bakery. I think I said it right. Levian is, they're both a small chain in New York. I don't know if they have locations outside, they might. Wow, you really smell the pork grilling.
They would just make beer season performance.
I'm on Lafayette because the weather, I mean not the weather, the street traffic is actually not as busy as Broadway.
When you think about it, it's only like 2 something. Like, I'm on the middle. Yeah.
I think today's air quality is slightly better than yesterday. You know, Canada still has fires burning. And yesterday I thought I smelled some of the fire, but it wasn't like last week. Oh my god, that was like doomsday. So it was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. This is a really beautiful building. This red one, the red brick building. Looks like they're even working on making it nicer. Restoring something about it. You see it's a pretty solid building. See how thick those walls are from the windows. Over a foot wide walls, maybe like 2 feet, maybe even longer. That's really cool. Astor Wines and Spirits is in the basement. It's kind of cool how it's like they have the street level signage, but you walk a few steps down, and because there's those steps, they probably save an awful lot in rent. It used to be a block away. I'll show you where it is. It's gonna become a fried chicken place. Before that, the fried chicken place, which is opening, I don't think it opened yet, was a Walgreens.
I think next week I'm gonna start going to the gym.
But a lot of Walgreens and CVS's have been closing lately due to, I think, theft. Now you see, well, they're working on it, so you can't really see how beautiful this building is coming up. It's surrounded in like netting, but you see on the left coming up, there's this building with these columns. These columns used to go all the way down several buildings. There's a plaque that explains it. Coming up. Right here. 4 houses constitute the remaining portion of a colonnade of 9. Originally named. You can screenshot it and watch the rest. Okay. What's nice about this location where they used to have the Walgreens and the Astor Wines, the original location, was they have a built-in ramp. And I don't think any tenant is gonna say, I don't want the ramp, because it adds value. One side there's a ramp, the other side there's steps. It's gonna be a Raising Cane's. That sign is original to when Astor Place Wines had it. They just keep changing the names. It used to be a Walgreens. Coming soon. It's pretty much all built out. I walked by here the other day, but you can't, and the door was open, but you can't see inside. You can't see inside. Dash Mart. Ring the bell and you can go to these online deliveries and pick up, I guess. Pret. Maybe I should have walked the whole length of Eldridge Street instead of just the block of it, or 2 blocks of it. But I keep wandering. Walk up University. Probably not even towers, just like repeaters. Oh, I gotta get out of the bus lane.
But the other apartment is better.
Oh, he's going straight, he's not even turning. So the reason why I'm not on the other side of the street is that's where all the sun is. So if I can cut across, I'm actually not even gonna make it to the Union Square Park. I'm just gonna stop when we get to the 12th Street. Excuse me. Because I need to get a drink. No, non-alcoholic, don't worry. Hey, American trucker's wife. Hello. I'm actually only going a few more blocks. I'm needing to get, I'm dehydrated. We went to the Elizabeth Street Festival, but it was only 1 block long, and pretty much everything had a line except for if it wasn't that appetizing, so that was kind of disappointing. I am in Greenwich Village at the moment. Earlier I was in Little Italy, Chinatown, Lower East Side-ish area, but now I'm in Greenwich Village, near NYU, near Washington Square Park, near Union Square, also near Astor Place. Coming soon, pizza restaurant. I don't know. I don't think that's such a good idea. Nowadays, when people when people think of pizza, they think of to-go and delivery. They don't think of restaurant. That was one of the problems that's been plaguing Pizza Hut. For years, they were known as like a restaurant where you dine in and you have a salad bar, you have a pizza bar, you have a dessert bar, all you can eat. It just doesn't work. This was a CVS across the street. They're gone. Victim of a pandemic, I think. Christini's I just walked by. Knickerbocker Bar and Grill. It's been here for God knows how long. This is Fake Shrubs. If you saw it in person, you'd say, yeah, definitely fake. This is a gorgeous building here. The architecture, it's amazing. Oh good, there used to be a lot of scaffolding this next block. I should cross the street so you can see this building. Now it's out of scaffolding. This place, Bagel Bob's, has been here for a number of years. When I was a kid, they were there. They used to have, like, Monday evenings when I was a kid. For like 2 hours, they'd have bagels for 25 cents. So you get people going there, there'll be a line to get like a dozen bagels or so. Even though you didn't need to get a dozen. You can get only one, they'd sell it to you. Oh, thank you. So this building here is really famous. It's a co-op building. It has a lot of celebrities that live there. So you can Google it. Also, that building there, the Albert and 25 East 10, those two are nice buildings too. As well as 21 East 10th, that's a nice building as well. I've actually been in 21 East 10th, and I've been in the 20 cooperate with me. There we go. I gotta turn off the tracking on this because it starts to follow people. I don't know how to turn it off. But this building here is a
And then there's
co-op building, but they sometimes have rentals. Devonshire. This is a co-op building. A lot of famous people live here. Both past and current. There you go, that's Devonshire. These tables here are set up in front of Maman Coffee, Bakery, and Kitchen. They're also a chain. They have some really good pastries and coffee. They just make the place look really nice. They really know how to decorate the place. They're expensive, but they get an award for making it really nice. And their chocolate chip cookie is featured as one of Oprah's favorite things. Oprah as in Oprah Winfrey, famous talk show host. So here we are approaching another vacant space. This used to be a bank. As you can see, it used to be TD Bank.
And what they were doing was they wanted to see what led to.
But it's no longer a bank. And this place, European Wax Center, used to be a really cool bar. No longer a bar. Across the street, there's too many people here. This place was a really good Vietnamese restaurant, but it later turned out, and it wasn't that expensive considering the quality of the food, but there was a reason why it wasn't expensive. They weren't paying their employees a fair wage, so there was all these protests from the workers, which I applaud them for it, because had they not protested, I wouldn't have known to boycott them, because I used to go there, and then I stopped as soon as I found out what was really going on there.
Like, do you take the time to?
And it's
really,
been vacant ever since, and that's probably been like 10 years ago. It's a real shame that the landlord couldn't find somebody else who would run it better, but I guess the landlord wants a certain price. I'm gonna end this on an interesting cinema. This is one of those old style cinemas in New York. Very few of them exist. I really like the neon. Cinema Village. This movie theater house here is really tiny. Looks like they used to have an opening even for Manhattan Film Festival. Interesting. On that note, it's a partly cloudy day. Thank you for watching.